Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. All right, popcorn. We love it, and we're so lucky to have some amazing popcorn here. Popcorn Paradise is a family-owned gourmet popcorn store in Lexington. They produce and sell over 30 different flavors of gourmet popcorn, and they've been in business since 2014. And get this, they're the only gourmet popcorn store in Central Kentucky. Chris is here to tell us more. Thank you so much for being here, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we talked about this off camera. Tom Kenny brought in some popcorn the other day. It's amazing.
Thank you.
We realized it was yours. So then we did a little bit of research and realized that you make all of this right here in town.
Right. Well, not just me. My mom, she makes most of it, to be honest with you, and my dad's with me. So we just have a little family store, and we've just developed a bunch of cool popcorn flavors that all of them are really popular. Just depends on who it is. There's a popcorn for everybody.
And it smells good, too. When I was over there doing What's Poppin', I could smell it.
Right. The jalapeno is one of those flavors that just gets your attention. So, and it's just really flavorful, and it just tastes really well.
Okay, I have to ask you, since it's a family business, how did your family get into the popcorn business?
Well, it's a story that's been told quite often, but in 2014 we went to the Final Four down in Dallas, and there was a little popcorn store down there, and it just captivated me. And I said, there's nobody doing it in Lexington, and I think that there's a market for that. So I just started doing research, and I just love popcorn to begin with, and you know, we trial by fire in the kitchen, and we bought some equipment and put it in the garage and started working on it, and we finally came up with some stuff that we felt was good enough to actually sell. And
I think everybody agrees.
Well, yeah.
It's going well. Tell us about your flavors.
So I brought a little sample today of some of our better sellers. Bourbon caramel is what we're known for, so we use real 86 proof bourbon.
Oh.
And we cook it with the caramel.
Oh, is that, which one's this?
That has that with the white cheddar. So that's bourbon caramel and white cheddar, which is Kentucky mix.
Let's go for the bourbon first. Is it
right.
this part here?
Yep.
So can we, it's not like it's alcohol.
Right, the alcohol cooks out. I mean, it's a 500-degree pot, so it actually cooks.
As you hear me chomping.
Well.
So good.
Right, and then we walk in our store, you get to sample everything, and then you get to choose what you want, and then we'll make it, we'll bag it right there. But everything's made in the kitchen, everything's fresh. You get really fresh popcorn, and it's just really a good experience.
So you can sample everything before you try it.
Absolutely.
That's always a good thing. All right, I know that you brought some other flavors. Let's talk about those a little bit, but we're going to try those. You have a fundraising program.
Sure.
So you're doing some really great things.
Right. Well, we work with all nonprofits. So we're talking about schools. We're talking about anybody, church organizations. We work with sports teams. Local youth sports teams. Help with a generous fundraising program, really, which we offer really good tasting popcorn at a value for their customers, and they get to keep a large percentage of that. And it's just something that we can talk about. If I get emailed or phone call, and then we can go through it.
And I'm sure that makes such a difference for businesses and schools and organizations to stay local and do something like that.
And that is really important, because if we set a deadline, we stick to our deadlines. You're talking to the owners. You're talking to somebody who make the decision, so it's not a chain of command there. I mean, when they call, they usually talk to me or they talk to Dad, and we are the decision makers. You're getting the answer from us.
You run the shots.
Yeah.
Also, Valentine's Day. Can people go in and make gifts?
So yeah, we brought a tin, just kind of showing a little bit of what we do. We do some customizing of tins. Popcorn's one of those universal gifts for Valentine's. White chocolate, which I brought a little bit of white chocolate.
Oh, we're trying that. Weddings.
Weddings, popcorn bars are in right now. So we do a large, we can buy in bulk and do popcorn bars, or you can do individual favor bags. So it's limitless on what you can do.
You can customize anything for anybody and their flavors.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the flavors definitely, we really do try to make it to where it's personable, because, I mean, that's what people want. You just don't want, you don't want cookie cutter anymore.
You don't want just any old popcorn.
Right.
You want white chocolate and bourbon.
You want white chocolate, bourbon caramel, tutti frutti.
Yes, all of this.
All
right.
Color.
Well, Chris, if this sounds good to people, and I know it does, where are you located? How can they get a hold of you?
Well, we just moved to the warehouse block on 724 National Avenue, and if you haven't been to the warehouse block, it is a neat little gym, really, that nobody, people know about now, but Mirror Twin Brewery is there, Local's there.
Oh, yeah.
And we have art studio and ballet. There's a lot of little cool places to shop. You can bring your family down and kind of hang out. But we're there on National Avenue.
Go in, try the popcorn, buy some, bring it home. Great, great gifts. There's some in our newsroom right now, so we can attest to that. Thank you so much for being
Thank you for
here.
having me.
Go check Chris out. Stay with us. Midday Kentucky. We'll be right back.